Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Laysara, Summit Kingdom. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about 20 bucks or so. When I stress Early Access, that means everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. That being said, my experience so far has been very bug-free, which is great. Some Early Access titles are really buggy, others not so much, and I'm really enjoying my experience with this so far. There are 4 different game modes, but one of them is actually not available right now, at least according to the actual menu. The campaign mode says it'll be available after full release, but as it stands right now, there's a standard mode, challenge mode, and a free build mode. Free build mode, you don't need money at all, whereas in the standard and challenge modes, you typically need the money in order to do that. Now, what is this game all about? Well, you're going to choose a mountaintop or a mountain location, and you're going to be building a small city slash town. Think Anno. That's the closest comparison I can make to how this game operates. You have different types of citizens, like you've got the workers that will do these particular jobs, then you've got like the artisans that do these particular jobs, and then you've got yaks which do these particular jobs, and then monks, which you get the idea. And each class of people will be living in separate houses, and you'll be leveling up those houses by providing them with what they need. Sound familiar? Well, that's exactly what this is. Now, based on my initial playthrough of it, and again, this is more first impressions than anything, there's no like wood or stone or clay or anything else that you might expect from, a typical city builder that has all these different resources that you have to collect. Rather, money seems to be the primary thing, and you collect this money via taxes. Again, that's an Anno thing as well. But yeah, there may be resources that'll be added later. On my first playthrough though, like I did have to mine copper, which then got refined into tools. So like, or utensils, I think it was. So you do have to collect other resources like copper and the like, but you don't actually accumulate these things in a grandiose inventory like in Anno. In Anno, you had a warehouse and it was full of resources that were going up and down. In this game, it's either you have enough of something or you don't. So, do you have enough food to feed all of your people? No. Okay, well, we're going to throw money at the citizens until you do, just to keep them happy. Do you have enough copper going into this building so that it can smelt it into ingots or whatever? No. Okay, so I need to do something to fix that. I need to increase my supply in order to meet demand. And if your houses have what they require in order to to be happy enough, then you can level them up like you can in Anno, and they can support a larger population. Now, graphically, this game is fantastic. The camera takes some getting used to. There are 3 different settings for the camera control in the options menu. I was playing around with all 3. Couldn't find one I really liked. My main beef was that I couldn't tilt the camera into a top-down. Maybe it's possible, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. I wanted a top-down view so I can see the roads behind buildings to make sure I completely surrounded a building by a road. But I couldn't figure out how to do a top-down view like I can in Anno to make sure that it's like a tactical view to me. I like to see everything at a top-down so I can see everything all at a glance. Here, everything kind of seems stuck in this 3D thing. Now, you can rotate around the mountain left and right, but tilting the camera, that's... maybe I'm just missing the key, but the tutorial didn't cover that either, so maybe it's just not in the game. That's something I would have liked. But I do like the overall gameplay flow. You're going to be on this mountaintop. You're going to be, it gets divided into sections, and you have to build certain lifts to get from one to the other. There are trading outposts that you can put down so that you can trade resources between these different sections slash regions, and certain resources grow better on the higher elevations. For example, the beehives produce honey, and they produce more on the higher elevations. So I like that this game is more puzzly in that sense. Again, Anno is the same way in the sense that these buildings have a certain radius. Okay, this building, can supply this radius. So you need to get all the buildings, like all the buildings that need it, within range of it, so that the needs get satisfied. So I would classify this game more as a city builder puzzler than I would a free-form city builder like SimCity. SimCity, you can pretty much put anything anywhere that you want, or City Skylines, you can put anything anywhere you want. In this game, like in Anno, you kind of have to be mindful of what buildings are next to other buildings, what's the coverage of this building in relation to everything else, and then you're also again managing the different population types, the different classes of people, and making sure that they're all satisfied in some way. There are also avalanches in this game, and you have to put down these trees. Trees are like a barrier for these avalanches so that the avalanches can't get past them. So different maps have them and some don't. From what I was seeing here, you've got quite a number of maps. I think I saw like, I want to say 8 or so. One of them is the tutorial map, and the other ones have different like import-export resources. Others have avalanches, others don't. Some have rivers, some don't. Some are very large, others are more compact. So you can, once you get past the first map, you'll be able to choose what you like and just go from there. Overall, I really enjoyed my experience with this title so far. It's graphically fantastic and pretty much bug-free. I haven't come across any major problems. And again, if you like the Anno games and you wanted something a bit different in terms of theme, then by all means check this game out. So there you go. That was Laysara Summit Kingdom. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all next time. Take care.